Yo, what is going on, money team? It's your boy JDUN Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you all had a discipline-filled trading day. We are live and back in action with an extremely valuable trade recap of how we used levels and volume price analysis to catch the top, and I mean the top of the day today, trading SPY, ES, QQQ, and NQ live inside Team Bull. So that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to be bringing these trading recaps back every single day. I know you guys, a lot of you guys followed the channel for them. You guys love learning from real examples. We trade every single day. So we're back. Brandon, Grizzly, GD, the rest of the team, and myself bringing you the heat. And today's trade was brought to you by myself. So starting off the day, let's go back to market open, right? And let's even go a little further back than that to the 1 hour chart. Now, we can see here, the market has very clearly been in a downtrend. Had a little pickup after FOMC, but for the most part has been in a very much so downtrend. Now, you look first and foremost every single day for any areas of supply, demand, or broken supply turned demand, or broken demand turned supply. So we see here, right, going into the trading day, that we don't have a lot in the recent future, right? We had some demand made here, which demand made here, which was turned back to supply, and then back to demand, invalid for me. Once it tests more than once or twice, no bueno for me. However, we go down to our 5-minute chart, and there was one setup, and when I tell you, friends, one setup that I would not shut the heck up about this morning in Team Bull, it was the previous day high reject area. Why did I like that this morning? Why did I like the idea of we climb to 570, right, this high pre-market, and try puts or shorts if you're a futures trader, right, and keep stops above this? Because we had an aggressive move up yesterday, as you can see, and an even more aggressive sell down, making one lower high within that. Now, what I look for in my trade setups is I find my levels, and then I confirm my trades with VPA. So in this particular trade, you can see there was two textbook money setups, right? I had my kids' swim lessons, so I couldn't catch this whole move. However, Team Bull had the full plan. Let's not get that twisted. The game plan was put in place. So for me, I first got interested when we're making this aggressive move up here, right? Aggressive move up 570, but buying volume is going down. So I initially catch basically the top of this wick here, right? We come up, reversal candle here. We see an aggressive move down. I pretty much catch this whole scalp down, make a quick $500. If I didn't have my kids' swim lessons, it would have been the same plan. Puts shorts up here, stops above 571, above this high, and let it ride. Now you can see clearly, this is what I want you to really pay attention to when you're using VPA, which is my specialty. I'm a volume price analysis trader, which if you don't know what that is, it's use price action, which is just ICT before you fools, and not some of you are fools, but before the ICT cult took over and made it super complicated. I've been trading those concepts for years now, right? It doesn't need to be that complicated. Use price action and you mix it with volume confirmations, which gives you more of an edge than a lot of these so-called ICT traders have. Excuse my grammar. Now you see here, right, when we're moving on up to our supply area, this is what I really like. You see these aggressive candles up. However, what's happening in the volume? Right, this large green candle here, let's spread this out even more, this large green candle here has much lower volume. This reversal candle here has even less volume. That shows me we have an anomaly forming and there's a good chance we're going to reverse. So in this case, let's say you didn't want to take this. I was telling Team Bull the whole morning that our highest probability entry was 570 to 570.5 on SPY. So if you see this, you want to get some confirmation prior. What you can do is you wait for this move up, you wait for the first red candle down, you enter on the next red candle down, and you keep your stops above that candle, or if you have a little less size and you can allow for a little more risk, you keep your stops above this candle high. And what that does, and at least how I like to use that is, whenever I'm trying to, I guess, find a reversal in trend, it kind of scares me when I'm just buying the tops of candles. I can see that pretty clearly now. I have a lot of signs. I have 9 years of trading experience, so I've gotten a good feel for what to see and when to see it in the market. But for those that don't have that experience or are looking to build that confidence, what you can do is wait for the first opposite candle, right? Buying the next wick up, the next pop up, or bounce down depending on which direction you're trading, right? Keep your stops above that 5-minute high, right, around this area, and then ride the trend down. And if you took that trade and you followed that VPA, you can see we got a period of lower high, lower high, lower high, and this trend kept confirming because every lower high was followed by an aggressive sell candle here, right? Let's mark that out. Aggressive sell candle 1, trend confirmer. Aggressive sell candle 2, trend confirmer. Aggressive sell candle, 3 right here, trend confirmer. Aggressive sell candle 4, trend confirmer, right? And we kept having those trend confirming candles. This is a pitch perfect textbook downtrend. And so, for me, I'm not good at catching aggressive moves either way. I like finding lower highs, lower lows, right, and riding the trend or finding an A plus reversal. I don't like trying to, buy longs on this candle here because if you get faked out, the loss can outweigh the potential risk reward. Now, if you're scalping, which, some of you guys have seen, I'm a pretty good scalper, as long as your win rate stays above 50%, you can scalp and get one arm. But for me, I'd rather have a good mix and a good portion of my trades come from those 2R, 3R, 4R trades to allow me when I do scalp the 1Rs, right, to have that leeway. If I took 2 or 3 losses in a row, it's okay because my bigger trades cover that for the most part. Now, this is a textbook strategy of mine on the 5-minute chart. Now, a lot of you guys have seen, I find my levels in the hourly and 4-hour. I trade the 15-minute orb. I have a few set strategies similar to the military. They have several different branches for different fights they might be in or battles they might be in, right? I have several different go-to setups and go-to strategies for different market conditions. So for me, this was the winner today. I used my textbook VPA, found the reversal in here. There was plenty of other entries you could have found here, arguably here, and so on. And it's something that it's taken me a long time to learn. Like when you're learning a strategy and you're learning to find confidence and discipline in a strategy, it just takes reps. You got to get reps over and over and over and over. And if you can get those reps in without finding yourself discouraged and without finding yourself giving up, that confidence that comes over you is going to change the game for you and will change your life. I was once an owner of a prop firm. I saw the numbers. I know that a lot of traders fail. But you know what separates those traders that fail versus the ones that win? They have set systems. They typically have at least a few years of experience, a good mentor. They stay very disciplined. They don't oversize and revenge trade. And they keep at it every single day. That doesn't mean they trade every day. It means they keep at their craft every single day. And if you can get yourself to just do that, just to lock in on your trading, lock in on building that confidence and executing without hesitation, everything is going to change for you guys. I promise. So, I'm a big advocate for saying that trading is not 90% psychology, but that 10% or 20%, whatever it is, that is psychology and that grows over time, the more you master your strategy, the more psychology comes into play, right? So the better you get at mastering this, the more this is going to start coming in and being important. So for all of you guys that find yourself confused, you find yourself filled with self-doubt, you find yourself filled with hesitation, you got to lock this down first. You got to know exactly what you want to look for and how to define your risk on each trade. And maybe for you that's VPA. Maybe you learn everything about VPA and price action from me. Maybe you learn ICT. Maybe you learn whatever the other strategies are out there. The point is that you have to become confident, really, really mother effing confident in one system, right? You can branch off from that system, but one core system where you know where your entries are, you know what your confirmations are, and if you can lock those things down, trading becomes a machine for you. And you want it to become a machine because machines are robotic, and robotic traders make money. You can't get emotion out of the game, right? Like people talk about, just don't have emotion. That's not fucking possible. We're not robots. But the most robotic you can be and the less emotion you can have while executing is going to give you another edge in the market that you desperately needed it. Right? That's how we make it long term, is we have an edge. So every little thing you can do, even if it only gives you another 1% or 2% of an edge, that is what makes you money over time. Hell, even the Vegas casinos, right? They have like a 51-49 edge or something like that. They make hundreds of millions of dollars a year. The same can go for you as a trader. Maybe not hundreds of millions of dollars a year, but you put that in smaller terms, you keep that 55-45, 51-49, 60-40 edge, you're going to make money over time, and that's the mindset you have to have. That discipline mindset, that risk management mindset. Get it done, focus on what's important, focus on your risk, focus on the discipline, focus on the system, and the money will come. Make sure you guys tap in, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you guys want more risk talks, discipline talks, trading psychology talks, or anything else that will help you with your trading and help you reach your goals. God bless. Have an amazing rest of your night or day.